How did Dota to item reworks change the meta? Have you ever wondered how changes to items in Dota 2 can shift the entire competitive scene? Let's break down how item reworks impact strategies and gameplay. Item reworks in Dota 2 have a major effect on the competitive meta. They change how players view items, which can lead to new hero builds and team compositions. When an item's core attributes, active abilities, or passive effects are modified, players must adapt their strategies accordingly. For instance, if a support item gets a boost in mana regeneration or crowd control effects, it can make certain heroes more appealing in professional matches. This means teams might choose to play more aggressively or maintain a stronger presence during fights. On the other hand, if an item is nerfed, its effectiveness may drop, leading to a decrease in its pick rate and a shift away from strategies that depended on it. Recent patches have introduced several notable changes. Adjustments to neutral items and shop items have modified their stats and cooldowns, creating new build paths. For example, the merging of lifesteal and spell lifesteal into one health restoration stat has changed how heroes sustain themselves in fights and during farming. This shift influences item choices, as players now have to consider different sources of lifesteal. Another significant change is the rework of Roshan's banner. This item now grants invulnerability to allied lane creeps within a smaller radius and has a shorter duration. This affects how teams approach pushing and controlling objectives, which is vital in competitive matches. Teams must now coordinate their timings around Roshan fights and lane pressure more carefully. Changes to item disassembly rules also play a role. For example, Dragon Lance is no longer disassemblable, which impacts how players manage their inventory and item progression. This can affect mid-game power spikes and flexibility in item choices. Buffs or nerfs to specific items can lead to shifts in hero popularity and team strategies. If a previously underused item gets a buff, it might become more valuable, changing the dynamics of hero selection and gameplay. Conversely, nerfs to powerful items can redistribute power among heroes and roles. From the perspective of esports, these item reworks requiring professional teams to adapt quickly. Drafting strategies must evolve as teams reassess item synergies with their heroes. In-game decision-making also shifts to optimize the new item dynamics. Players need to refine their skills and game sense to use reworked items effectively. Coaches and analysts must adjust their strategies and training to keep up with these changes. Overall, item reworks are tools that Valve uses to balance the game and encourage new strategies. They affect not just individual hero builds but also the overall metagame, including team compositions and objectives. Understanding these changes can give players an edge in both casual and competitive play.